everybody. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I am going to show you guys today how to use Airtable to help plan your social media content. I realize that Airtable has a lot to it and you can use it in a lot of great ways, but I don't want to overwhelm you. That's my whole goal is to, do the opposite. So today we're just going to look at a little bit of it and how I use it for social media to get you started. And then we can build on it as we go. And I can show you all the other ways that I use it too, because in the end, it's a really great tool. It helps me stay organized. It keeps life easier for me. Everything's scheduled and managed a lot more efficiently than having things in all different places. This keeps it centrally located, and I really, really, really love it. It's probably my favorite tool right now. So I am really excited to show you guys, but like I said, I don't want to overwhelm you. So we're going to start small, and I'm going to keep this short. Like I said, I know we're all busy. We don't have a lot of time, but I do want to give you value and show you how you can save time and keep things organized. So I am going to attempt to share my screen now. There we go. And I'm going to go over here. And I can't see you anymore, but I sure hope it's working. All right. So this is Airtable, and this is an example of a social media content calendar. I have this template already set up, and I'm happy to share it with you guys. So after the live stream, I will post a way to get in touch with me so that you can get a copy of this template absolutely free because I like you guys and I want to help. So it'll be easy, right? So when you come into Airtable, this little home button over here on the left, it will take you to all your tables, right? So I have a bunch. But today, like I said, we are just doing the social media calendar. So this is my example. Once you click on it, it opens this table. It's kind of similar to a spreadsheet, like in Excel, but a bit fancier. So you can have multiple tables. So if I click on the plus button, it will create a new table. You can name it whatever you want. And you can see it kind of like gives you like a generic starting point, but you can alter all of these columns as you need to, okay? So we can talk about how to set up your own another time. For today, we have one already set up. So this is for posting on Facebook or Instagram or even Twitter, depending on what you use, you can change it. But the table name, we can rename it. If you click on that arrow, you can rename it and you can say, I like to do mine by month. So this would be for October 2020. So this will be my content for the month of October for my social media. Then as you come down here, each of these columns, it's labeled copy, which means what you're going to, actually post, the content you're posting. And if you click on this double arrow, it will expand the record and you can see the whole row of information will pop up. And this is a nice way to work in it. So you can type in whatever you're going to post right here. You can attach any images that you want to post with that copy. So you can just, select plus and it'll take you to your drive and you can attach whatever you would like. So I already attached this image. This is from a previous post that I put in the group. So I'm just using it as an example. All of these things are showing up across the row here as well. So here's my attachment. You can see if you click on it, it will enlarge. And if you hit the plus button, you can add more. So you can definitely have more than one image. You can even upload documents and other things. The next column shows the status. And I've designed it so it has 3 different stages. It's a draft, it's ready to go, and then I can click off when I've scheduled it. So you just click on whichever one you want. And this is handy because then, you could be writing it up and it's a draft. When it's done, you can click it to ready. And then when you actually go into Facebook and schedule it, you can mark scheduled. And that way you're keeping track of what you've done and what you still need to do, and you're not getting too confused. This is a section here. You can expand it again and you can type yourself notes so that later when you come back to it, you can remember where you left off. You could say anything here like add image or create image, whatever you need to do. These are just notes for yourself. The date then comes in handy when you've actually scheduled your status. You can put in what date it's scheduled on Facebook so that you'll know as you keep going, you're going to obviously schedule more dates. And then the platform, you can choose Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Those are the three main ones. I do have a whole nother template for Pinterest, which is a little bit more involved. So I'm not going to go over that one today. But if you ever want to come in here and change it, go to that arrow to drop down this menu and you can customize the field type. So you could change the name of it up here, but then these entries, you could delete it if you want to remove Twitter because you don't use Twitter, or you can add an option. So even if it were Pinterest or something similar, the colors are over here. So you can change the color and hit save, convert. It just means that it's going to update everything. And then you can see here is our new option. Okay. So once you enter that for Facebook, you can duplicate it. So say you're going to post the same thing or something very similar onto Instagram, you can right click on, on that row and you have these options pop up. So you can insert a record above, which just means like inserting a row, or below. You can duplicate the record, which I'm about to do. You can expand it, which is what I showed you before, where it gets bigger and you can see everything here in one place. Or what else? You can copy it and you can send it to someone or you could delete it. So right now I'm going to duplicate it, right? And this is handy because now everything I did shows up, but I can change it to Instagram. Okay, and as I keep going, I'm going to show you how to sort it so that you can see the different platforms and what you have scheduled for each one. So I'm going to duplicate it one more time and we'll change. I'm going to take the dates out for a minute and we're going to make all these drafts, right? Or ready. They're ready to schedule. Okay, so once you have a few in here, you can go to group. Pick a group, a field to group by, and you're going to pick platform. And so this will automatically sort, as you can see, into the different platforms. So Facebook, Instagram, and if I did another one, I'm just going to type in that real quick as an example and say this was Pinterest or Twitter, you can see how as you type now, it's going to automatically sort these for you. So you can keep it all organized. You can know that you're going to schedule that one on the 5th and this one on the 7th. And Instagram, maybe you're going to do it in between on the 6th. And you can see your content calendar building out here. And you can keep it all organized by the platform. But if you don't want it that way, it's real easy. You just come in here and you click on the X to remove that group and everything goes back into just like a spreadsheet type form. Another helpful thing is the views in Airtable. So while this view might work for me, I also, I should say it works well for me while I'm typing everything up and creating the content. But later I like to come into, you click on grid view and you'll see you can create these other views. And there's a lot of options, but today I'm just going to show you the calendar. So if you click on calendar, hit done, you can see then the different content pieces scheduled on the calendar. So this is a great visual for when you want to see what you have going on for social media for the month, where your gaps are, what you still need to work on. If there's too much overlap in one day, you can shift things around and schedule them to your liking. So this is a really handy view. And once you set it up, you'll see when you hover over calendar, you'll see your two views and you can flip in between them very easily. Okay, so this is my favorite way to schedule my social media. I like to keep the platform grouped like that. And as you make the changes, it will automatically sort it for you. So it's really handy. It's really easy to copy what you've done for one platform and get it copied over to the other platform. So you're saving time and you don't have to recreate anything. I find it very helpful. It's great for shifting things around. It's really easy to move things. When you work on paper copies, it's a little bit more labor intensive. So I like this for that reason too. And yeah, I don't know. Those are the basics. Like I said, I don't want to go too much into it because I know it can be overwhelming. So I thought that we would just start with that. Feel free to ask me any questions. That's what I'm here for. I want to help you guys. I want to help make it easier and tackle the tech and make things just flow a little bit more smoothly for all of you. So hope that was helpful. Like I said, reach out if you need anything. If you like this video, join my free Facebook group where you can get videos like this and your questions answered. The link is in the description below.